Good afternoon, Stilly fans. Evening, Stilly fans. And it's late evening. I do apologize for it being late. But I thought we'd go ahead and have another quick look. I just want to see if I can do something, really. So we're going to see something here. Let's have a look at this. Oh, okay. So that actually just kills off the game. It doesn't take you. So really, you play this game, you can't. That kind of sucks, I think. If you play this game, you can't do anything. I mean, you're in it. Hold on here. Damn it. Let's see something real quick. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ. You can't start. I don't know what those mean. Well, that's really fucking annoying. That is very fucking annoying. Okay. Let's set something up here right now. Not hardcore. What is legend? Approach guidance mode. Sonic red dot style. Skill assist. Auto switch medicine. Auto use divine craft. Auto switch divine craft item when empty. Auto switch food when empty. Ranged attack. When enabled, some enemy ranged attacks trigger interface prompts. Okay, why not? Approach cover. Enable covers sensing at specific combat difficulty. Expert, highly challenging, ideal for players seeking for a tough challenge. No extra deflection assist is provided. Recommended, combat's moderately challenging, ideal for players seeking balance. Extra deflection, nope, we don't need that. Story, extra deflection is provided, nope, we don't need that. Difficulty modes affect strength of most enemies in solo mode. A few gameplay modes, such as Typing, Mausoleum, and Trials, are not affected. Okay. Well, let's keep it in expert mode, I guess. We'll see what happens. All right, Giuseppe. We have a Chinese dude named Giuseppe.
This is my first time passing on. Shall we shoot at the...
Okay,
Sure.
fire away. Ready?
Practice still
Here we
waters.
go.
Timing
Really
is
give
key.
it your best.
Track the bird's flight and release at the right moment.
Got it! You're really something. I knew you had potential. We really win?
If it wasn't for Heroine Ruby's help, we might have actually lost.
That's true. You agree, right, Big Fun?
Seeing the two of you working together, I have indeed learned quite a bit.
Ooh, what's a ritual crown? I don't know, but I got it.
After sparring with you, I've gained even more insights into archery research.
Oh,
Thanks
good.
to your instruction, my skill with the bow has advanced greatly.
Actually, I heard that many unsavory characters have also come to Qinghe. Even that dreaded Killer Blade.
Ah, I see. All these great heroes have gathered in Qinghe to bring that villain to justice.
Anyway, that villain heading south can't be for nothing. Countless have fallen by his blade. Young miss, do not place your trust lightly in strangers.
Oh, don't worry. After all, he's no hero. Where are the great heroes?
Killer Blade. Maybe the man in black has something to do with him?
Right now, all we can do is be on our guard.
Look, Beard Guang and the others. My storybook. I'm coming.
Hey, be careful!
I'm gonna be first in line to fight.
Pigeon of Regret. Appearance unlocked, huh?
Thank you for warning me about Killer Blade, Big Fang. Until next time.
If our paths cross again, let's have another archery match. Take care!
Things have definitely been odd in Qinghe lately. And Aunt Han just keeps saying everything can wait until the first jar banquet.
Okay, how do I... There we go. Oh, we're gonna do some deforesting for sure here. Now, apparently, from what I have read, what's up with the cat? Ah, you can play with Pussy in this game. I knew it. Oh, that's bullshit. What kind of cat does that? That cat'll grab his hand and fuck his shit up. No. There's so many things I missed earlier on in this. It's kind of crazy. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for some medicinal herbs. I don't need any help. I don't need any help at all. Not chopping down bamboo stalks. Apparently, if I read and remembered correctly, I cannot do anything with Are we gonna have stupid shit like this? Alright, what can I take from him? Sorry. You know what? I kept getting lost. I kept getting lost trying to find a certain part. I was looking for a hyper switch and what I thought was called a slop stop. It wasn't called a slop stop, it was called a flop stop. And if you look for a hyper switch for MPX, I was looking for a hyper switch for AR. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking for a hyper switch for Copperhead. No such thing. Hyper switch is for an AR-15. So I kept trying to look and find it, and I couldn't see it anywhere. So I kept on looking, and then I was like, oh shit. I had to kind of put some money back in my account because I'm kind of overdrawn. Had a couple of big purchases recently. So, wanted to make sure I didn't get into any more trouble with the bank. Not that I was in any real trouble. I had the money to cover it. I just had to. I wanted to go and make sure that it did cover it with no problems. Besides, I didn't see a response, so I thought, well, maybe she didn't see that. I did manage to bring the computer in, though. And now that it's 10 o'clock, I'm going to have to go. But you know what? Glad we were able to talk. What is... Oh, so M does bring up the map. Nice. Bamboo retreat. Okay. Apparently this fire will... Look for these flames. These flames will allow you to see more of the world. Well, on the map anyways. Apparently. So F picks things up. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and I did at least want to show you something before. Oh, so there's just people all over the place looking to fight. Like, that guy looks like a pretty mean hombre there. I'm tired of these fucking signposts everywhere. This is one thing I hate about this shit. You run around and they got these signposts. And then you look at it. May you enjoy the beauty. I don't fucking care. Some of them are actually helpful. Use the dragon key. Well, thank you. Oh, I guess you have to have a dragon key. Mechanism will cut to something. There's a slot right to the circular disc. What's this? Looks like one of those old contraptions if you can unlock him. Skill, theft, unlearn lesson. Hey, I wonder if it has something to do with that guy walking around over there. Oddity, you hear cries? Go ahead. I don't know. That should be familiar to you by now with Almost Human. Yeah, you know what? It really is not necessarily with... I remember with Almost Human, but it's funny. I actually remember it more because it was so annoying in No Man's Sky. Why do I feel like that guy is gonna fight me? Ah. I don't want to snatch the horse. Oh, what could this be? Praise. Oh, fuck off. I don't care about half this shit these people think is so fucking important. These, what are these? Oh, I could probably use those to poison. Nightshade is a poison. Ying's my bruh. Everyone thinks they're a fucking comedian.
Ah, you're the first person to talk to me in 3 days. Here, you can have this.
How did you like learning Tai Chi from Yogi? I didn't learn it yet. But my understanding is I am looking for it. I am going to look for it. Find wayfarers near campfires to unlock parts of the map. Oh. Complete world activities to boost a region's exploration progress. View exploration details here. The higher your exploration level, the greater the rewards. Why can I click on these?
What do you think? For 3 days I called out to passersby, but you were the only one to stop. This item belongs to you. It's bait. By the way, I have another item that
I hope it's not that bird.
However, its value demands a little something extra. Interested?
Sure.
Oh, why so stingy? I've been starving for 3 days waiting for fate to bring you to me. Now all I ask for is a little mundane trifle. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not going to pay money.
As they say, heaven helps those who help themselves. I'm done waiting. Take this Wulin journal. Consider it fated to be yours.
You sure you're giving this to me?
Oh, if you feel indebted. Look, that bear has been a thorn in my side. When you leave, drive it away, and we'll call it even. Each has their own path. That bear is a bane to me, but for you, it may prove a boon. In the future, if you meet others of my order, say, ends of the earth, inches apart, and they'll give you maps of the world.
I guess we're about to learn some Tai Chi from Yogi here. Watch the black bear closely. Press the comprehend button at the right time when the golden rings appear to fill the comprehension meter. Filling your comprehension meter will help you master the mystic skill. Start skill theft. Press F to comprehend. Out of combat, gathers fallen leaves in certain areas on water, creates ripples that send fish leaping. In combat, pulls and whirls the target, then aim with the camera to hurl them, dealing 144 per physical plus 9 physical damage. Other attribute damage based on how target. Oh shit. Use Tai Chi to defeat the bear.
Once I finish, I need to get to General Shrine. Ruby is still waiting for me.
Did you get yeet it to the rock to break the boulder? I don't think I yeeted it correctly. Well, shit. I was still trying to read that, though. Gotta be another way to break this. Throw the bear here. There's another bear near the river. Where?
If Aunt Han had heard any word from Uncle Jiang, she'd never hide it from me. But if there really is bad news, then I'll stand by her side and protect everyone. Aunt Han won't even tell me what the big news is. Could it really have something to do with my real family?
Impressive. Can I take the bees and throw them? Supposed to hit that rock. Yeah. But how do I hit that rock? Apparently, well, you know, I was still. I wonder if I could use the deer. I think that's a negative. It said there's another bear near the river. Motherfucker. Gotta be quick. See, I kept throwing the bear near it, but I was trying to figure out how to aim. But you gotta be quick. And I haven't been quick enough.
I may not be Aunt Han or Uncle Jiang's child by blood, but they've treated me like their own. If she's kept the truth from me, she must have her reasons.
No, it goes beyond that. I actually watched the video of someone doing it. I mean, I watched the video of what you're supposed to do, but I didn't realize it was so soon. I was like, the time of the day was different, and I didn't recognize the bear.
我兄弟击八军，护黎叔，把我山河，取那路口，责命来。
I don't think one's gonna work on this guy. I need to get the fuck out of here is what I need to do. Oh. Oh, well, thank you for that. Companion assist. All right. I knew he was a big guy. I didn't know what level he was. I really just wanted to see if I could get him to follow me. I was going to try and throw his ass. The fuck are you looking at? Okay, so there's just stuff like all over the place. All right, that doesn't do anything. We're not dead, buddy. I'm just taking a breather. Oh, I wonder if I could. Wonder if I could shoot that guy from a distance with bows, with my bow. Probably shouldn't try, huh? Not until I learn better archery skills. I'm not gonna snatch that horse. What time is it? Oh shit, it is 10:25. It is time for me to skedaddle. It's actually, I wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be here this late. I did want to show you something though. Alright, there's a lot of stuff to do. Maybe that bear will be back. I think that bear will be back. Return to desktop. So you can't just delete your character and start over, it appears, huh? That's the way it seems. Alright. It's funny, Myrina. It seems like you've already played this game. So let me show you. Alright. This is the computer. Now, I'm not thrilled that there's a whatever missing, but it doesn't seem to affect anything. Mouse. Mouse. Cheap, cheap. This here, chucked. I don't need an extra mouse. Not like that. SATA cables. Must be for your... Oh, it's got Wi-Fi. Power cable. Really? What's this? This is USB. This is a USB adapter of some sort. Not sure what that's for. Oh, I should probably make it bigger, huh? Extra mouse would be nice. Really? You want... You really want this guy? That's fine. Just please don't ask for the extra keyboard. If you do, I think I'll find a different keyboard around here to give to you. Hold on a second. Let me... It's a cheap mouse, you know? It's not an awesome mouse is what I'm saying. Let me go full screen here. There we go. So, let me see what this bad boy is here. Quick start and recovery guide. Alright, so there isn't 1/31/2024. Okay. It tells you about 48-hour repair guarantee. Windows 11. To make Windows 11 reinstallation, okay, USB. It tells you how to do Windows 11. You only have one mouse, which is a replacement of your previous. All right, all right. You'll get the extra mouse if I remember, and if not, then I'll send it in a care package. Prepare the workspace. Connect the monitor. Oh, you do have connectors at least, right? So you don't need a power cable, right? Well, we'll see. I mean, worst case scenario, some things might get chucked, but that's now it talks about creating a. It talks about creating a blankety blank blank. What do you call it? A Windows 11 recovery USB. Now, the good news about that is, hold on, where did I put it at? Did I put it in here? Oh shit. I had a USB for you somewhere. Ugh. I had a USB drive. It was around here because I cut it in half to take it out. Gonna have to look for it. And I have this for your graphics card. You put this, once you put your graphics card in, we'll see you should be able to put this on the bottom of the case. And then you just lift it up to where this piece here touches the graphics card and just do a little so it's tight. And then you take this little collar and you spin this collar down. And this collar, when you tighten it, this prevents it from falling down. So this here, this is 3D printed. A guy at work printed this out for me. It's pretty cool, actually. So there's that. What are you saying? You only have posts to hold it up. Yes. It's just to make sure that it doesn't sag and ruin your motherboard. It's pretty common in today's day and age. He printed out this one. We'll see which one we got room for. And then he also printed out this one, which I think this is the bottom. And I was like, hey, there's no lock on this. He's like, no, but you don't need it. Yeah, this is like a really fine one. This one will just lock and stay, supposedly. Worst case scenario, you can probably put a little dab of glue or something here if you think it's gonna fall down. But he said this one here, you don't need to. This one you don't need to worry about locking because it ain't gonna fall down. The threads are not coarse enough, apparently. But this one here, you know, I mean, look at that. These threads are massive. So yeah. So yes, it's to keep up the graphics card. I'm not sure where the hell it is. I'll find it. Somewhere around here, I have a 32 gig USB drive. The black one is better for space saver. Maybe, maybe not. In all honesty, I always like things that lock. The one that I have is a lockable one. I prefer mine to lock, but we'll see. I wouldn't worry too much about space inside the case. That's not going to be a problem there. At that point, that ain't going to be a problem. But man, that fucking irritates me now. What did I had to have put it over here. Son of a bitch. Alright, wow, well, guess I'll have to look for another one. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is. Hold on here. Okay, yeah, so here we go. Let's see here. Let's see. This is a great way to stab yourself, Stilly. Oops. Okay. Free download. I don't know what you're downloading. Probably SanDisk software. So this is a USB 3.0 flash drive. I'm sure you got plenty, but this is a 32 gigger. Not that that's anything special, but what I want to do did I seriously just do that? No. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So I'll make you your recovery and I'll put everything important on here. Okay. I have the mouse in the bag. You really don't need the power cord, right? I can chuck that, right? Maybe I'll go and throw it at a homeless or something on the way to work. All right. So there's this. Let's see. What's a good free malware virus protect? You're using Avast. Not Avast, that's for sure. Okay, so that's one of the things that I will be installing. To be honest with you, Microsoft Defender is perfectly fine. A lot of people use Microsoft Defender with no problems. You know about VirusTotal, right? Oh, look. I think this is actually the keyboard and the mouse. I think that's actually the mouse for this. Yeah. You don't need this keyboard, right? USB pre-combo. It's 105 key, traditional keyboard, polymembrane design, producing quick response time, 1000 DPI, weak, premium 3-button mid-size mouse, USB interface for, okay, adds back. Back? I don't normally throw keyboards out, but it is a USB keyboard, but it's just it's going to take up space in this case. So I'll set this over here. There was a minute, oh, sorry, an ad break. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I don't have my shit on, that's why. Sorry. There we go. Now I know. Now I can see. All right. So, All right, let's look at this bad boy. This side up. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the case you're going to get. And I'll tell you why. What? Let's have a look. It looks very plain Jane. Ugh. Okay. Oh my God. You tell me. Yeah. Good thing for you I have an extra case, huh? Ugh. Holy shit. Can we even fit your graphics card in there? Did I hit something wrong here? Ugh. Hold on. Am I not? Okay, there we go. So, okay. So, yeah. Jesus Christ. At least it's got room. It barely has room for your graphics card. Your graphics card fits in here. Yeah, those are actually too big. I need to get smaller ones. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna fit. Holy shit. But let's have a look at it. Remember, this is one of the things I do best. One thing I love to do is take apart computers. And we didn't buy it for its case anyways. Okay, yours has 2 bay slots in the front for pull-out hard drive or whatever. Well, I don't know how many this other one has in it, but let's have a look. All right, little guy. Focus G Mini. That's what I got. Fractal Focus. Let me see here. Fractal Focus G Mini. Focus G Mini. There we go. Oh. Nice. Okay, so here's the case that I believe I have. There you go. That's the case I have right now. Now, if I'm wrong, two pre-installed Silent Series white LED fans, 6 total fan positions, high airflow capability, large windowed side panel. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. And the reason why I got it is because it's got a bottom mounted PSU. All right, so let's have a look at this guy. Come on there, buddy. Ugh. All right, let's see what this guy has in here. First of all, it looks like, oh, good. It's an air-cooled CPU, it looks like. I don't know why it said it didn't make any sense why it was water-cooled. I thought it said it had an AIO. Wow, those are not captured. So it's got these are going to be reused. Yeah, we're going to throw this. Well, I can keep the case. It could be used for something. I'll build like an ITX, like a mini ITX or something in it. Okay, so that's nice. Wow, that's cable management for sure. Okay, USB 3.0. So here it is right now. Got your fan, your CPU fan. This is your power supply, your PSU. This is your motherboard. And you got two fans in the front, but don't worry about them. Right here, this thing here with the blue on it, I don't know if you can see it. This blue thing right here. Okay. So this thing right here, it's got the blue. That's your terabyte, 1 terabyte NVMe. Let me see what kind of board this is. Oh, it's ERP ready. Really? Well, fuck. What are you? 8650M. You've got G.Skill RAM installed. So you have 32 gigs of RAM in here. So these two sticks of RAM in here are, I think it's DDR5, maybe DDR4, but the two sticks of RAM that are in here are they're 16 gigs each. Should be. There's your Wi-Fi on the back. This isn't a gaming, it's really not a gaming system, but that's because it doesn't have the graphics card. Oh, it's got a magnetic filter in the front. Socket AM5, DDR5. Oh, this is DDR4. It does have at least, whoa, 4 PCI 16 slots? Weird. Oh, your NVMe is a Western Digital Blue, so that's name brand. That's why it's blue. It has that little blue label. I was hoping that's what it was, but I wasn't going to say anything because I had never seen a Western Digital NVMe before. We're going to fire it up probably before. What brand of motherboard was this? Shit, I forgot. I guess we'll find out when I turn it on, huh? It's a B650. The chipset is a B650M C version 3. So it's a 3rd gen or 3rd version. Usually it tells you around the edge. It's ERP ready, which is cool. You don't have to worry about ERP. People that get paid to be ERPs make about $190 an hour. So this is like, I think it's like an emergency resources planner. I think that's what ERP is. So I don't know what motherboard this is. Wait. Revision 1. B650M CV3. Yes, I get that. But what fucking brand are you? God damn it. I don't know. And I won't know until I turn it on. And it doesn't tell me how to plug everything in. That's nothing I'm not thrilled about. But oh well. Okay. It is kind of heavy to hold. Your power supply feels nice. Power supply. Oh, get out of here. This is a Lian Li case. Wow. All right. It definitely isn't going to be thrown out. But it's too small for this. AMD Radeon Graphics. Ryzen 7 7000 series, but we already knew that. I do like the front. I don't know how many things you plug into yours, but it's got front inputs. Let's look at its butt. You messaged me on Steam with the link of what you got. Oh, okay. Wow, this is like the perfect Steam flashlight right here. Okay. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 USB slots. I think you'll be all right. Two of them are USB 3.0. Those are the red ones, I think. These other ones here, I think, are USB 2. And these other 4 over here, I think, are USB. Well, they got to be USB 4.0. Yeah. I think you got 2, 4, 6 USB 4.0s. Model B737. I don't know what that is. Okay. Makes me just want to start taking shit out right now. But we'll hold off. Yeah, this case is really tiny. This case is good. This case will be a good torrent machine. This case here will. Oh, so I'll swap you cases. Hold on a second. Not that you need it, but the nice thing too about the other power supply is it's all modular. So what that means is what that means is your other case or your power supply. I don't know if you have a modular power supply or not. Let me go to that link. Let me see here. Gateway. Holy fucking. Oh, that looks kind of. It looks like it used to be a gamer. Okay, let's see. What is this? Hey, look at that. Powered gaming rig. The bottom beige, you have a 2 terabyte hard drive pull out there. It comes with the pull out mounting. I don't know. Copy link, open it in a new window. Notice you're leaving Steam. Continue to the external site. All right, well, let's have a look here. That's very pretty. I like that orange and black. That was back when people used to use 5 1/4 bays. But you know, people don't really use them a whole lot lately. Lately, if someone wants something, they do it all. They put the hard drives in there and everything is done over the network. Now, here's what I can do if you'd like. Well, that's one of the things I will set up on here. One thing I will set up on here, and I'll give you instructions on how to access it. I'm going to have I will set up a remote desktop account for you. So what happens is you can be on your other computer, on your game system that you have here, and you can actually enter RDP, or rather, you can copy the link. You can just type in RDP, and it'll come up Remote Desktop Protocol. And if you click it, it'll say, what computer do you want to connect to? And then you can give it an IP address. And then after that, if you have these both on your network, you can actually, over the network, you can control this one. You really shouldn't play games like that. In fact, don't play games like that. It will totally kill your experience. But the cool thing is, if you leave this system, what you can do is you can make up an account on here. What did you say? Only the top is used with DVD drive. Okay, 6 USB, 4 in the back, 2 in the front. Oh, well, this one here has 8 in the back and like 2 in the front, maybe 4 in the front. But you know, you can always add more too. But here's the deal. Yours, you don't need a 5 well, this is a new system. You can still keep this old system if you want. My recommendation on this system, on this old system that you have, would be to take the C drive. You have it partitioned, I imagine, right? Either buy a new hard drive and put it in there, or rescue everything you can off of your C drive, transfer everything off, wipe out your C drive, and reinstall Windows. Or, wipe out your C drive and reinstall Windows. Then, at that point, you'll have a fresh system of Windows. It'll be on your network behind your firewall, and you can access it whenever you want. You're going to have to give it the correct IP address. But I can always walk you through that stuff, you know, over Twitch or over this. You know, it's not that hard to give it an IP address. It's probably going to be like 192.168.1.1 or .1. Well, we would use 1 at work. That signifies a router or gateway. In this case, maybe like 192.168.1.55 or .50. And then the new one would be like .51. So, anyways, scroll down link. You see other images with input slots for other types of memory. Okay, let's see here. Holy crap, that pops out in the front. Of course. This was Gateway. What do you expect? And an FX 6800, which meant it probably came with a 6800 graphics card. God damn, that was fucking old. I remember I had a 6800. Did I have a 68? I think I had a 6800, yeah. And then I had a 98, and then I got a 9800. And then I got a 270. And then a 280. And then a 570 or a 58. I think I got a 570. And then from there I jumped up to from the 570 I went to my 970. Then I went to the 1080i, or yeah, 1080 Ti. Then I purchased a 1680 RTX, but I didn't use it. And then I also picked up a 2080, I think it was a 2080 RTX, and I didn't use that either. No, wait, that's not true. I think I had a 20, yeah, I had a 20, I went from the 1080 to the 30. Oh yeah, I got a 2080, but I didn't use it. But I did end up going to a 3080 Ti, and I used it. And then last year, or earlier this year, or late last year, I finally went up to the from the 3080. Well, that was when I went to the 3080, and then about probably a month and a half ago, I went because all my shit broke on me. I didn't know what it was. I kept troubleshooting down. I got to the motherboard and CPU. So that I went to the 4080, and that's where I'm at now. So, but this graphics card's a 5070, so it's gonna be good. It's faster than mine by like 23% or something. Okay, this is really depressing. You only had 4 gigs, but you added 8 gigs. I thought I saw you had 8 gigs, but also you're running. Let me see here. What are you? They have like different CPUs and stuff in here. Intel Core i7. Aside from the i7 920, it has 3 gigs of DDR3 triple channel. Triple channel? You got a 15 gig memory now. Okay. Well, this will give you 32 gigs of memory. Can you handle that? Came with 3. Came with 3, and you bought... Oh, that sucks. Came with 3, and you bought 12 gigs. 2... No. You had to buy... Maybe you bought... Okay, 12. 12 divided by 3 would be 4. So you put in 4 other... 3 sticks of 1 gig. Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird. But that was like, I guess that was why they did things back then. And then you bought what? 3 sticks of 4 gigs? Or did you buy 1 8 and 1 4? Doesn't matter. Let's see what the inside. Does it show the inside of it? By the way, hot swappable drives, those are just gimmicks. Unless you're like in an actual server setting, you really don't need those. Very rare do people actually use them. I shouldn't say you won't need them at all, but it's not very often that you're going to need a hot swappable drive. It has 6 slots. Yeah, triple. I saw that. Triple. 3 sticks of 1 gig. And yeah, so you bought 3 4s, which is really odd. Because that's not how RAM is usually bought. RAM is usually purchased in pairs. Most motherboards have dual channel only. You don't find too many. What the hell is this? /gear.com. I'm like, I'm looking for more. I thought it was just truck ads, but no, they go from the gateway computer to truck ads, or to trucks. Alrighty then. Oh wow. Intel Core Nihilum powered gaming rig. They don't open up and show you the inside. That's kind of sad. Thought they would have. I guess not. Oh well, it doesn't matter. And yes, your old one is definitely... this new one will probably have some lights on the inside. It'll light up a little bit, so, you know, I don't know. It'll have lights in the front, I guess, on that other case. Digga. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at that. That does me no good. I'm exiting out. All right. So, anyways, so there you have it. Now from here, here's where we're gonna go. Keep on cheering. Keep those bits coming. I gotta replenish my heart. I gotta replenish my bank account. I had to transfer over 1,000 tonight, but that's because I was in the hole this morning and I was in the hole this evening. Oops. I will do my best to accommodate you with this software-wise, whatever I can find and do. As far as malware and shit goes, you really don't need a lot of shit running. Microsoft Defender is more than enough to take care of most everything. You're going to be set up. You're going to be set up with a user account. I will have an admin account. I'll have all the information in a text file, or somehow I'll have all the information on that USB stick for you. The account, you'll have one or two accounts and an additional account for remote access if you do want it. But they're all going to be local accounts. And one of them will be an admin account. The others will be user accounts. The reason why is because you don't just want to play on your computer and go on the internet as an admin. You do that, you are asking for trouble. So, and it doesn't matter what you got, virus, anti, whatever. But I am going to put in some stuff. It's going to yank out a lot of that shit. You're not going to have a typical Windows 11. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to extract the key. And then from there, once I get rid of that, or once I take that out, if anything happens, I can wipe it all out. But there are some things where I can run that'll wipe out a lot of bullshit with Windows 11. And it'll supposedly keep Windows 11 from spying on you. So it'll wipe out all telemetry. It'll wipe out Copilot. You don't want Copilot. It'll wipe out a lot of shit. And it should work fine. I know I have it all turned off on my system. I haven't had any problems at all. Also, I'm going to turn off BitLocker. Well, no, I take that back. Have you used BitLocker before? It encrypts your drives and everything in case like it's stolen and someone tries to access your shit. It's all encrypted. Windows by default turns it on with Windows 11 apparently. So if something happens and all of a sudden you take stuff out and you put it in another, you know, something happens, you get a new hard drive and maybe you have to, you try to, maybe like you get like a new motherboard or you get a new graphics card or something, the configuration changes, your BitLocker will kick in and say, hey, enter in your 48-bit passcode in order to continue on boot up. And if you don't enter it in, you ain't getting in your computer. You're locked out. Oh, but Microsoft has the keys on their server, you know, because they try and make you have an online account. 250 is plenty for an OS? I think so. If I had to guess, if I had to bet, I would say 250 gigs, plenty big. In all honesty, probably 120 gigs is still a little on the high side. In all honesty, you could probably get by, not with 50, but I would say with like maybe 100, you could probably get by with 120 gigs, or maybe even just 100 gigs. Let's look at my C drive. Let me see what I find. Well, if I look at my Windows folder and go to Properties, let's see how big it is. I know there's more things than just Windows on the C drive, but Windows is the main culprit. So I'm running Windows 10 right now on my C drive. Let's see here. We're up to 31 gigs. I expect I'll top off somewhere around 55 gigs. Oh, I'm at 34 gigs right now. And I've been running this version of Windows since 2018, and I'm at 34.2 gigs. Now that's only for the Windows. If I went to like program files x86, drivers, I don't know what all this other shit is that's on here. I've got other things on here though. Oh, let's go with users. Now if you go to properties, I'm sure it's going to be a lot more. I'm sure I'll be probably like around 65, 75 gigs. But I really shouldn't put it on users because I know I have a lot of shit that I've downloaded that I got. Holy shit. 689 gigs. That's because of my users. 715 gigs. Yeah, okay, we really didn't need to do that. If I just look at my users by itself, wow, 159, 100, 400, 684 gigs for my users folder. Yeah, see, you put your users elsewhere. or you put that stuff elsewhere. You don't. And these are all my torrents that I've downloaded. So I have a lot of videos, I've got a lot of games, and I've got a lot of other things I've downloaded that are still in my downloads folder under my user account. So 50 gigs is probably fine. There's random games that throw files and see. Yeah, true. Windows 7, you got 100 for OS partition. How much space do you have left on your Windows 7 OS partition? I wouldn't go anything less, because you always want to have like at least 10 to 15 gigs more than what you need. Because trust me, you do not want to be down to like, why is my shit so slow? And then you're like, oh, I see. I have 5 megs of space left. You don't want to be like that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Don't be that guy or that girl. Don't be that gender fluid, non-binary, he, she, them, they, whatever person. So, yeah, you should have rebooted. It goes to 25 gigs free, but right now it's down to 14 because of video cache. Okay. So see, even with 100, you're still not doing too bad. And how long have you had it running for? Windows does do things, but there's also things you can run that will clean up a lot of that shit. Like I said, I'm going to do what I can to make sure that I have it locked down for the most part. Of course, every time updates come through, it always likes to reset everything. Fucking Windows. But there's an easy fix for that. Don't always update your system. Just because the updates are there doesn't mean you have to update your system. Remember that. All right. What I'll probably the best method of attack for this is I'll put the computer back here behind me with the monitor. I'll have the keyboard and mouse, and I'll go ahead and fire it up. I'll deep load it. I'll add in maybe like an extra security, or like I'll do like Revo, or I'll put like Ninite uninstaller. I'll go to Ninite and I'll hook it up with some small utilities. I'll run the links that I have to debloat that shit and remove. There's a couple of things I've been wanting to try out, and they will just remove a lot of bullshit. I'll then go ahead and grab the I'll use my magic jelly bean finder, and I'll grab the code, the serial number, and I'll yank out the serial code, the serial number, so we can put that, oh, not the serial number, but the enter a new key. We'll get the Windows key, take it out and put it. In fact, I wonder if I should, no, nothing's going to change except the case, really, so it should be fine. Once we do that, saw a random video before, some guy was using rkill.exe. What is rkill? Rkill sounds very familiar. I may have seen that same one. rkill.exe. Let me see here. What is? Download rkill. Rkill download. What is this? Free software that terminates malware processes. Oh yeah, okay. I think I have seen it. I can include that. But there was a video or two that, if you've never watched him, there's a guy on YouTube called Jay's 2 Cents, or Jay's Sense, or whatever, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. He's actually local. I don't know if he's in San Diego, but he goes to Micro Center a lot. In fact, I feel that every time I go to Micro Center, I'm going to run into him. But he's a pretty cool guy, and he does a lot of computer videos on YouTube. And one of the things is, you don't need Wi-Fi, right? Because by default, I'm going to turn your Wi-Fi off. I don't think you need it. My recommendation to you, plug it in with a cable. If you need a cable, let me know. If you need any extra cables, because I think I have like a few extra cables. Yeah, Jay's 2 Cents. There we go, that guy. He's a pretty cool guy. he did a couple of videos where he showed some stuff, and I actually saved him. I said, oh, this will be good. And I saved him because I was going to use them on mine, because I thought that I was going to have to reinstall Windows and put Windows 11 on my game system. But as it turns out, I don't have to. Just because I got a brand new... I went from my Intel motherboard and CPU to a AMD Ryzen 7 motherboard and CPU, and it was seamless with Windows 10. I was fucking impressed. I was like, wow, this is cool. He also has a video showing off stuff to bypass stuff in Windows. Yeah, he does a few of those. So yeah, so you know of him. So that's good. But let me see here. What do we got? No. 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 Ah. Yes. Ugh. 14 foot. Are they all 14 feet? Well, shit. 14. Oh, okay. Cool. Do you have a decent Cat 5 cable? Because this is a Cat 6A Slim Run. Look at that. Is that nice or what? It doesn't smell funny though. But anyways, so this is the Cat 6A. I use these on my system. PC is upstairs right now with a 150-foot cable, but sectional, not one piece. God damn. How do you live, woman? Well, I'll tell you what. You have a hub, or you have a switch at least, right? Or where is your router? I mean... Help me understand a little bit more here, please. What is the layout of your setup? How far from your router is your computer? Is like the router downstairs? Or do you have like a cable modem or something downstairs and you have you're running your cable with couplers up the stairs or who knows where and whatnot? Modem and router downstairs with a cable outlet from the wall. Okay, so you have cable coming in, and you got your modem, and then that goes to your router. How come you don't have your router upstairs? Do you need like a? I might have some extra cable. I know I have like a 100-foot pink cable, but how many different cables do you got? Because you really shouldn't be sticking them together. I mean, if they're working, I'm not going to knock you too hard, but if they're working, then, you know, good for you. But you really should try and have everything like as close as possible. And you really should try and have only one cable. You shouldn't be coupling cables together. Those are points of breakage right there. Those are points of failure. You know, vibrations, moving around, kicking, stepping on them. I'm sure they're out of the way, but stuff like that, you have it going up to just one computer. My recommendation would be, if you're going to have it going up to your computer and you're only going to have, if you're going to have both these computers running, then I would get a switch Switches don't cost very much. And then take your shiznit and take your switch, plug your cable into your switch, and your switch should be 4 ports, and then run shorter cables from each port to your computers. But you want to have it a switch, do not get a hub. A hub will fuck your network up. A hub will introduce latency and all kinds of shit. Hubs are old. I don't even think you can buy a hub anymore. That's why you have Wi-Fi that you use. Oh, all right. Well, there'll be Wi-Fi in this new computer, but I'm not going to have it turned on. The reason why is sometimes when you have a Wi-Fi that's turned on and you use it or don't use it, it does something with latency, and it kind of fucks up your FPS, and it can really give you a bad ping if you're online trying to do stuff or, you know, compete or who knows what. So, but you know what? I'll let you handle all that how you see fit. You'll have the antennas, you'll have all the hardware that came with it. It's just, it'll be turned off. And if you want to turn it on, you're going to have to go in the BIOS and turn it on, most likely. Because it's the driver for it that does it. Or it's, I forgot what it was. Jay did a video on it. It was causing video stutter. And it had something to do with the driver disconnecting and reconnecting, I think. But anyways, well, it's 11:18. I'm going to let you go to bed. And I'm going to take off. I'll start cleaning an area back here hopefully tomorrow. And then once I can get some of this shit cleared away, then I'll go ahead and start working on this bad boy. I think I'm just going to take this box and chuck this box, because this box ain't getting shipped anyways. I know I don't need this box or the padding anymore. And believe it or not, the other case actually has maybe a slightly shorter box than this box. Go figure. But the other case should be plenty big. But in the event that it's not, I'll go and look for another case. Either way, you're gonna have a decent case. Like I said, I'm not gonna screw you over in anything. So just keep those bits flowing, pretty please. And if there's any special hardware you're looking for, let me know. I'll see if I have. I have some stuff all over the place. I just gotta find it, and I'll see what the new case allows. You can put several things in your new case. You have the ability to attach things to this motherboard. Ads. All right. For how long? 57 seconds. Lovely. Ugh. Ugh. Good. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's see what we can do with this thing in here. So, wow. It looks like, holy shit. You've got a, oh. They did a pretty good job with cable management, but you have Nice. It looks like you have room for an extra SSD or an extra NVMe drive. So you got room for 2 of them. You only have one that you're using. You have room for... Wait, what? No way. Okay, that's only one. Looks like you got room for 4 SATA drives. That's a sys fan. USB, I don't know what that is. U32C, whatever the fuck that is. You have another fan header right there. You have 2 slots. You can add more RAM. Not right now, of course, but you can add 2 later on. You got a button cell battery. D-LED. I don't know what D-LED is. I don't know what the manual is for this. Oh, this is a Gigabyte board. Okay. I now see where it says Gigabyte. B650MCV3. Hold on here. I think I know this motherboard. Gigabyte. Giga shit. Gigabyte. What is it? B650M. B650M. CV3. Or CVE. CV3. Yeah, look at that. Someone was already looking for it. Okay. Revision 1.0 features. Okay, here's your motherboard. Copy. Wow. So I'm pasting it there. And just so you know, I have it right there. There you go. That's the motherboard that's in this thing. So I need to get the instructions for it, and here's why. Let me see here. So you got 3 PCI, you got M3 PCI, M2 connectors. I only saw 2. Weird. All right. Future connectivity, easy, friendly, durable performance, Q-Flash, Smart Fan 6, extended connectivity, DP, HDMI, fast network. So you have, okay, 802.11ax and gigabit LAN, easy latch, PCI with quick release design. Okay, yeah, that's this thing right here. Super speed storage, dual channel DDR5. What's those 2 screws connection in the back? Those are for your Wi-Fi antennas. They're gold. They're for Wi-Fi antennas. Yeah. Let's see. I assume you mean these right here. These are for your Wi-Fi. Let's see here. What else do we got on this bad boy? So DisplayPort, oh, here it is. So here's your Q-Flash Plus button. Okay. PCI Easy Latch. Okay. Oh, it's off to the side, so you don't have to worry about getting your finger smashed. Okay, cool. So here, it doesn't show it here. It doesn't point it out, but there's an NVMe right here. Here it says 1 PCI 4.0. Now this is important to know. That's a PCI 4.0. This is a PCI 4.0. Okay. That's good. I don't know which one is in there. I didn't look at it, but if that needs to be 4.0. If it's a 3.0 that's in here, they really fucked up. If it's a 3.0 that's in here, I'm not going to let that happen. I will take it out and replace it with a 980 Pro. I don't know how many hours are on it, but you know. Okay. So then on the side here, we got USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A, Gen 1 Type C. Okay. Gigabit LAN. These here are going to be your USB 2.0 They're not even pointing those out, I guess. Solid pin CPU power connector. So you only need 4 here, which is good, I guess. Hi-Fi audio, RGB fusion, RGBF. One addressable LED header. Oh, okay. One RGB. Okay. One PCI 4.0 X16. So this is definitely meant for gaming. You can definitely you're going to get your full speed out of your graphics card. Now, it says right here, there's a little asterisk. Here's the problem. You have an asterisk here. You have an asterisk here. I don't like that. Usually, the PCI 4.0, usually your PCI X16 slot here, it usually is going to share a SATA slot right here, which you have your SATA slots right here. But it looks like it might also, this PCI slot might be sharing lanes with your M2 connector. Maybe not, because this one here says it's an X4. So it's already kind of slow. This one here is your X16. So your fastest is your graphics. Let's see what it says about that. Future connectivity. Easy friendly, Q-Flash, easy latch. Yep, push that to drop your... Look how easy it's going to be to take your card out. All right. Oh, look at this. Clear CMOS, Q-Flash, Smart Fan 6. All right, so these are all your fan headers, or these are your... No, these are your fan headers. You got 3 fans you can put on here, which you just need this one here, and the others we can hook up to a hub or something. That's no big deal. I'm not sure what these red things are. These red things are high current cooling pump, huh? Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Smart Fan 6 BIOS, easy tuning. All right, so you have at least 3 fan headers, which we've already identified. These red things, I'm not sure what these are. These might be where it's checking the temperature. Gigabit control center. All right, you can see it. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Wow, is that all? All right, specification. All right, let's see here. Chipset is the AMD B650. Okay. Please refer to the CPU support list for more information. So if you really wanted to, you could even upgrade your CPU. You have a Ryzen 7, I believe. You can go all the way up to an 8 or a 9 if you really wanted to. 4 DDR. Okay, let's see here. Dual channel. We already kind of figured that out. Onboard graphics. Yeah, we're not going to be using that. When you do plug your shit in, be careful not to plug it into the onboard graphics. Plug it into the graphics card. Audio, LAN, wireless, expansion slots. Okay, let's see this. This is... Okay, so here it is. CPU. 1 PCI Express 16 slot supporting PCI 4.0 and running at X16. For optimum performance, if only one PCI Express graphics card is to be installed, be sure to install it in the PCIe X16. Okay, what are you saying? Even the onboard graphics has high stats. You think so? Maximum. Oh, that's 3840 is like, that's like 4K. Yeah, I guess so. Or this 3840 has to do with like a larger monitor, I believe. But yeah, I guess so. It's not too bad, I guess. But but they're not gaming. They may show graphics. You might be able to play videos, but I don't know that you could game at that resolution. Otherwise, shit, I'll just take this graphics card back. I kid. Put it in mine. Okay, but here's the thing here. Chipset 3 PCI Express 16 slots supporting PCIe 3.0 and running at 1x. So you have those 3 other slots are PCI Express X16. Your chipset, okay. Storage interface. So let's see here. So on your CPU, you have 2. I saw these. Weird. It has this. I didn't see a third one. I'm gonna have to look again. Hold on. One, two. I don't see a third one in here. I don't know where the fuck they're getting a third. Oh, wait a second. No, that's only one. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's weird. It just sticks straight in. That's not right. M2X-SB. I don't know what an M2X-SB is. An M2X-SB. It's this thing right here. I don't know how it fits. What the fuck is an M2X-SB? Okay. Oh. Okay, I get it. You have no place to mount anything in here. There's no drives, no nothing mounted. But there is a standoff right here. But you don't have anything for it, so you can't really mount one on here. I've seen these before. And what they do... Okay. What they do is they have a card that mounts and it attaches to your case. It starts on the motherboard. And it has the base for it is attached to the case. So it's screwed onto your case. I don't like that because if you pick it up and it flexes, it could snap shit. But, you know, that's me. It sucks when slots share space, yes. But it looks like you don't have to worry about that here. So that's good. Because it doesn't say if you put in for your CPU, one M2 slot 3 type 2580, okay. So the one that's on the top is PCIe 4.0. That'll do X4, X2 SSD support. Then the one down below is going to be slower. So if you're going to put it wouldn't do any good to purchase a new drive and put it there. It'd be better. It would be better to put, let's see here. Let's see if they fucked up. I know that did not say Gen 3. No. God damn. It looks, no, that's PCI 4. Okay, good. So PCI 3 is down here. PCI 4 is there. So here's what we can do. Because it's not going to do you any good. You're completely wasting money if you were to buy a PCI, if you were to buy let me see here, a Gen 3 NVMe. What is a Gen 3 NVMe? No, not Gen 3. PCIe 3 NVMe. There we go. Let's see here. NVMe PM983. 1 terabyte. M2. Oh man, those are located in China. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck this shit. Let's see what we got here. Well, there's a lot of them that are new. And Crucial is not bad. Let's see here. And we would have to do this US only. US only what? US. Oh, okay. Maybe even open box. That'll bring it down, actually. Well, let's see what the new is. Let's see what the new is. Let's go. Let's take off the open box. Okay, so best match, lowest first. Okay. So we have here Safe Data, no. Time Tech, never heard of them. HP, 1 terabyte for 33, or best offer. Brand new. Gen 3 by 4. This would be great to fit in there. $33. New Samsung 256 gig PCIe. Digga. SSD. NVMe. $40. How big is this? Oh, duh, it's 256 gig. This right here would be great for your OS. And then the other one probably used for storage. Let's see here. Here's a 1 terabyte. Gen 3. 256 gig. Wow, that's fucking teeny tiny. Holy shit. Team Group. Never heard of them. New Acer. This might not be bad. It almost looks like Western Digital. Oh, but it's only 256 gig. What is this 256 gig shit, man? 3.8. Wow, really? How about 2 terabytes? And 4 terabytes. So 4 terabyte is 259. Oh, fuck that. Faxiang, never heard of them. Nope. Fucking garbage. Cheesy fucking Chinese shit, probably. Here we go. 500 gigs. No. What the fuck? I said 2 gig and 4 gig. Why are you showing me fucking... Why do you even have these if you're gonna show me all the other shit? Fucking eBay, I swear to God. Jackass motherfuckers. Buy it now, free delivery. Kingston, oh, that's not bad. 500 gigs. Not looking for 500 gigs, motherfuckers. 512 gigs. 500 gigs. Jesus fucking Christ. Team Group, no. Silicon, Orico, Western Digital, 500 gig. Western Digital, 500 gig, 500. I'm beginning to think there isn't anything that is Gen 3 that's more than 500 gigs. 1,000 gigs, really? You mean 1 terabyte, motherfucker? Brand new, $84.99, huh? Warranty void if removed. PCIe 4.0. NVMe 3. Oh, it did say that, didn't it? 1 terabyte. Motherfuckers. 93%. Kingston. Jesus Christ. Why even bother having fucking filters? PCIe 4. PCIe Gen 4. Yeah, see, it's here you go. Gen 3X 4. 95 for 512 gigs. Wow. One terabyte. You look about $100. So here's the only problem now. If you take a Gen 4, PCIe 4.0, a Gen 4 essentially, and plug it in, it's going to slow down. It's not going to be nearly as fast as, you know, you're paying for that you're paying for that speed. Like this one here, for example, Gen 4. Fucking garbage, motherfuckers. 2 terabyte, 1 terabyte. Oh, hold on. Here's, now see. Look at this shit. Here's what I'm talking about. NetTac. 2 terabyte, 1 terabyte, 500 gig, 120 gig internal SSD. So probably for $109, you can get a 2 terabyte. 120 gigs is great just for your Windows. 500 gigs, way more than you need for your Windows. That's your Windows, and install a couple of programs onto it. So it's possible we could clone that one that's on there now and move it to a smaller drive and have it be the boot drive, and it'll boot off of that. But of course, then it'll say, hey, I'm on a new system. Well, actually, it hasn't been booted up yet. No, actually, it has been booted up. Shit. And I'd hate to buy some no-name Yada Master. I'd hate to buy some no-name shit that who knows what's going to happen with it. Everything is Gen 4, PCIe 4. You can't find anything that's PCIe 3 that's a 1 terabyte or bigger. So maybe there are none. So maybe you're just gonna, maybe the thing to do is just to bite the bullet on that. But if that's the case, then you should have 2 terabytes. Let's see here. PCI, okay, so 2 TB NVMe Samsung. Two terabyte pre-owned, $41 for 2 terabyte. Pre-owned, 980 Pro, 2 terabyte, Gen 4M SSD, 970, 500 gig. What does this mean, pre-owned? What are they? Brand new, 980 Pro, 1 terabyte, M2 SSD, $66. Oh, and it has the heatsink that probably lights up also. I got heat sinks, that's nothing special. 2 terabytes, fuck. 1 terabyte, 128 gig. Samsung NVMe, Yada 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 yada. 1 terabyte. 990 Pro. Oh, that's gonna be expensive. 990 Pro, 1 terabyte. Oh, okay. This will top off about 90 to $100. Let's see what this one here is. $54.99. Extensive host rights. Extensive host rights. Choose health performance below. Wow. 60 to, wow, 0 to 10, huh? Holy shit. Buy it now. That's all they got. So it's worn out. Who knows how long they've been using that bitch for, but it's done. So like this here would probably be ideal. These are also very nice. Maybe even get one of these and make this. We'll get like a 500 gig SSD. I think I have one of those. And put your Windows on that. And then, well, thank you for that. Put the Windows on here and then plug this in, and this will be your Windows drive. Your NVMe, we can just wipe out and make it all just for nothing but gaming. And because this is still an SSD, it's still going to be quick. 1080, $28. What? 1080 Pro. Oh, this, yeah, they make it look like it's a fucking, yeah, this is like some no-name knockoff, what the fuck ever. They make it look like it's a fucking Samsung, and it's not. This is cheap Chinese garbage. Oh, it's 1080 Pro. 1080 Pro isn't even out yet, motherfucker. Capacity. $36. Yeah. And who knows? It could be FFM. It could be one of the best drives ever made, but there ain't no way in hell I'm going to give it a shot. Not with someone that I'm not good friends with. I don't want to give you something that's going to break. Everything's got to be good. However, look at this. 870 EVO. Is this a Samsung? It doesn't say Samsung. Don't even fucking tell me. You motherfucker. 870 EVO. Is this not Samsung? Why does it look like it? What's the brand? Where's the fucking brand? Brand, unbranded. Uh-huh. The latest 870 EVO. Uh-huh. They're trying to tell you it's everything. It's a fucking cheap knockoff. Don't ever trust the Chinese when it comes to this shit. Don't ever trust them. They will fuck you over. They don't give a shit. Product parameters. Fuck off. All right. Here you go. Samsung 970. This isn't so bad. But this one's the one. The drive works great. What's the health? They should have a photo. Fully tested, fully wiped, fully trusted. Grade A. 24. Wow, that's not too bad. 2,443 hours. That's actually not bad. 2443. 2443. Gotta look for the company logo too, not just the copied sticker to trick customers. I'm not sure what the Samsung brand looks like. There is Samsung Electronics. Samsung. This doesn't look like it's garbage. This might actually be pretty. This might not be too bad. This might not be too bad for what it is. But there's the logo actually right there. It doesn't just say Samsung. It bada boom, bada bing. Can't really tell by looking at the drive because it's got that sticker over it. But let's see who these guys are. Here's where you look at their 100% positive, 927. What are they saying? What brand? Samsung. Are they an authorized seller? Drive works great. 970 Evo Plus. Professionally tested, grade A. NIST wiped. SSD 2443 hours. Drive health is at 99.2. They're giving you all of the analysis on it. Comprehensive health, firmware, data. Something like this actually isn't so bad. And 2443, that's, what is that? $24.43 divided by 24. That's only 101 days. That's like almost 4 months of being running 24/7. This isn't bad. Erasure duration 1 minute 54 seconds. Date of erasure 11/20. NIST Rev secure all addressable sectors. Reliable data storage, high durability. These guys look legit. Lexar isn't so bad either. Shit. I want to try one of these in my other system. Let's see what we got. Free shipping. Maryland. 30-day return. I need one of these for my other drives, my other computers. I need one of these for my NUC. Let's go with 46.69. Oh, that's okay. I'll come back in 5 days and see what it's at. So, all right. Well, looks like we've got some time. Open pack Samsung SSD 970. Okay, yeah. Can always wait for prices to drop too. You don't have to look for one right now. But let's look for some other shit here. How about, oh, we can always just make that into a partition too. We can always partition that drive and then make a copy of the C drive, wipe that entire drive out, make a partition, put the C back on it. Here we go. Now these are what I'm talking about. These are always nice. If they're real. Plus drives. I don't like that. Samsung solid state. Ships from the USA. It's an enterprise drive compatible with home use. 100% guaranteed. 2 terabyte. Samsung. 2 terabyte. Four terabyte. What? Oh, but this isn't Samsung. You can tell there's Samsung. That's not Samsung. They try to fucking copy it. Assholes. Fuck them. Ooh. Mixed brand, mixed models. Hey, how'd you like to have a few of them? I kid. Plus drives. This is obviously their business name. 2 terabytes, 1.92 terabytes, 2 terabytes, 3.84 and 4. That's used. You know what? Don't look at used shit, Stilly. Gadget pirates. Oh, fuck that. That's garbage. Well, that's some other fool bid on that shit. Someone who just needs something to test. Oh, here we go. Very good refurbished. No. Alright, I guess it's time to do this. Open box. Oh, wow. HGST. Open box. Hey, these are pretty nice, actually. 77,000. 7K, 4,000. Hard drive. HGST is the most. HGST is the most. They look like they were like these guys were like the best hard drives you can get. Okay, what are these? Are these pulls? How big are they? Are these pulls? It has to be a pull. Pulls aren't bad. Pulls are good. I use pulls all the time. 2.0 million hours, manufacturers, whatever. 2 million hours before it fails. That's pretty good. 6 gig SATA, dual stage, hard drive internal, HGST Ultrastar, 7K 4000. What is this, 4 terabytes? Advanced format, dual stage actuator. How big is it though? Digital, oh, it's 2 terabytes. Flash memory installed size. Wait, what? Digital storage capacity is 2. Oh, no, it's 4 terabytes. Okay. Shit, these are pretty nice. For $81. Huh. It's a spinner. So it's not as fast as an SSD, but shit. 4 terabytes. I'm gonna watch this bad boy. I think I want this. What does it say? Does it say it's a pull? Personal gaming business internal hard drive. Okay, I may be missing a package, maybe in fact see the seller's listing for full details. See all condition definitions. Shipping, return payment, feedback, contact us. Free shipping. It doesn't say. But a lot of times when you see these, they're going to be pulls. They buy servers and they have hard drives in them and they just take them out. They turn them on to see that everything works. It works. They turn it off. They take out the hard drives, set them aside, and then they go and buy bigger hard drives and put them in. I see this all the time. We do it at work too. And the fact, wow, new, internal, and the fact that he's got a 98.9 positive, that's not too bad. Here's another guy, 98.3. Let's see what this guy says. He's like $1 cheaper. Probably just trying to undercut him. Internal. Yep. He doesn't say anything else, but this isn't a bad. I'd be willing to bet, I mean, for data storage, this is probably a good drive. HGST is the shit. I think they're like some of the best you can get. For $88. Oh, watch that guy too. Huh. Yeah, see, here's one. Open box. Yeah, these are probably pulls. 4 terabyte. Did I look for 4 terabyte or something? I did, didn't I? Okay. 4 terabyte Western Digital. Open box. These are why did someone write that on there? 80. No, that doesn't say 80. What's the story with this guy here? These are pulls. Oh, but these are also SAS. Yeah, you don't want those. We can't run those in here. We have to have a. We got to get a controller card for it. Western Digital hard drive 4 rotational 1 million hours, 1.4 million hours. High performance enterprise SAS drives. Can't run them. We can, but you don't want to run them. They're SAS. You want SATA. Crucial 4 terabyte SSD. Yeah, if you get an SSD that's solid state, 2 terabyte is the sweet spot. 1 terabyte is really cheap. For spinners like this, 4 terabytes to 8 terabytes aren't bad. They're going to be pretty cheap. Factory steeled, IBM, nah, don't want it. Western Digital Blue 4 terabyte, 229. Fuck. I think I do have a. I think I have a Western, or I have a. You know what? I'm boring you. I apologize. We're done. I gotta get out of here. I got my gorgeous wife in the other room. Just earned a new 100,000 bits badge. Wow, you're going for the gold, aren't you, Myrene? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. All right. Sweet. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, girl. All right. Hey, I'm going to let you go, okay? Because it's like fucking midnight now. Jesus Christ. I'm only 4 hours past what I was supposed to do. I know. We started late anyways, but fuck me. So anyways, yeah. So either way, it's going to work. It's going to be good. And I'm going to do my best to make sure everything is as new as possible. Like I said, I got a couple drives. I might be able to throw in a spinner or two. And, you know, spinners aren't bad. The only spinners I usually get are enterprise class. Even this 4 terabyte spinner that I have here, that's Exos. It's meant to last a long time. And shit, my enterprise class that I have in my master system been running since 2015. I know, right? At least one of them still works. Anyways, folks, we're done. Myrene, thank you very much for everything tonight. Maybe I'll do some of this maybe tomorrow morning, maybe. But I don't know because I might be busy doing some other stuff. I might be on tomorrow morning, but I don't know. My shit's going to be running anyways because I'm going to have to. I've got other things that I'm going to have running. So it'll probably look like I'm on, and at one point I'll probably even, I might even play a little bit of Surrounded, but for right now, folks, we are done. Done. What is that, Myrene? Is that like what, like 110,000? So just what, like another 30 to go, and you've transferred them all? That's awesome. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. You got a badge out of it too. Get to wear that badge with honor. Not only. Well, we'll stop right there because we're on Twitch. But thank you, Myrene. And this Chinese game ain't looking to be so bad after all. There's some interesting things to do in there, and I like that you can collect everything. And all the shit that you can run around and chop things down with and pick up rocks. You know, you can cut bamboo, right? And then you can use like the bamboo and rocks and stuff to not only make food and campfires. Apparently, you can use them to upgrade things like weapons and skills. And I don't know. I'd have to watch the videos again. Anyways, like I said though, we're done. So with that said, can I say it again? We're done. We're done. We're done. I'll hopefully be maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. You'll probably get the notice when I come back online. Thank you, Myrene. I appreciate everything. And thank you for allowing me to do this. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow I'll probably actually open up that other case and have a look at it too. make sure things fit. And if not, then I got to get the other case. Then I got to order a case. And I know what case I want to order. There was another one I saw too. We're not going to talk about it here on because it's time to go to bed. But it's pretty cool looking case. Anyways, yeah, we're done. Folks, I hope y'all learned something tonight. But in the event that any of you are watching and you didn't learn something, let me teach you something right now. Can we go to full screen? I'd like to go to... where is my full screen? Hello? Can I go full screen? There we go. Put me up full cam, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. So, what is that? I don't know. I don't know what that one is. But Trippy is cool. So, if you haven't learned anything, I want you all to know this before we go to bed, all right? Gather around. Gather around, children. There are over 8 billion people on this planet. They are not all going to be astronauts. There are over 8 billion people on this planet, and they are not all going to be astronauts. No. Some of these people, they're gonna get hit by a train. Others, well, others need to get hit by a train. Some of these people, they might win chicken dinners. And maybe others, hopefully for them anyways, will be lotto winners. It's always good to dream, right? But in the event that, well, until one of those happens to